The next thing is the list. List of contacts. This is huge. This is everything. This is everything. In fact, if you're not willing to make a list, you might as well just pack up. Unless you're just here for the social side. Because you're not going to make any money. Just telling you the truth, right? But if you do make a list, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to pop up in your organization. Might not have had anything to do with you whatsoever. You don't know who is in the list of the people on your list. This whole row could be in the list of the people on your list. Y'all know there's a reason I keep saying it like that. Because that's usually how it happens. It's normally not the people you write down. It's the people you write down, a few of them come on, and they actually make a list, and then people pop up that blow your mind. And blow past you. And you enjoy it. Because you get overrides. And you go, guys, go. Let me get out your way. Here, here's the training. Here's the conference call. Here's the ring earner. Here's the executive. Here's some Jim Rohn CDs. Here's an app, some DVDs. Go get them, boys. You can get out of the way and let them run. But the only people who get lucky like that are the people who actually deserve it. From what I've seen some people get lucky. I mean, you can luck up and have 3 legs. I've seen some people go platinum because of 4 people that popped up and were ready to go. Boom. I've got friends that have 80,000 a year, in overrides because they found a few people and they were ready to go. You don't know who's in your list. How many seeds are inside of an apple?
6.
About 6. But how many apples are inside of a seed? Forests?
Yes, sir.
My little apple and my little 100 seeds, my list, turned into a few apples that turned into a national forest. Excuse me, not national, nationwide forest. Every single one of us have the same story. But it all starts with that list. And it's the most exciting thing ever. And it would be boring if everybody on the list just said, oh, I'm a superstar, and just went straight to the top. You'd be bored, you would go do something else. So don't ask for that. You need a little drama. You need a little fascination, formerly known as frustration. Everybody with me?
Yep.
And the people that go through that frustration, now known as fascination, and keep a smile and say, hey, I knew that was a part of the journey. I'm just looking for the right ones. They end up at the table. Everybody got it?
Yes.
So let's make a list. Even if you made one before, if you never made one, let's do a quick exercise. Here's the name of the game. You want to write down as many names as you can think of. A couple rules, a couple tips. It doesn't matter if you don't have their phone number right now. Quick question, quick survey. Anybody, especially the people that's been around, anybody ever wrote down somebody on your list, didn't have their phone number, didn't know how you were going to get in touch with them, and somehow they popped up suddenly? Look at that's almost half the room. So some of the people that got started in my business were people I wrote down, didn't know how I was going to get in touch with them, but the minute I started thinking about them, all of a sudden we crossed paths. Or somebody else on my list knew their number. So don't worry about all that. Don't worry about if they get it or not. Here's something that helped me when I got started. Y'all ready? Yep. I didn't care whether my friends and families got it or not right away. come on board at some point for this service. For this service. Everybody's going to have this service. Everybody say that. Everybody's going to have this service.
Everybody's going to have this service.
Some now.
Some now.
Some later.
Some later.
Either way.
Either way.
They're coming to me.
They're coming to me.
But not if you don't write them down. Only if you write them down. Only if you show it to them. So my mind, I didn't care if they signed up. So I was not emotionally attached to any person on my list except one. Shayna Waller. And I put stars next to her name. Everybody have that one person on your list, you know, man, if this person comes on board, oh, we all gonna be rich.
Not always.
I put 4 stars before I even knew about you know, grading the list. And that was my worst experience ever. Wow. Hey, at some point I want to show you, man, I'm interested. I'm gonna take about 15 minutes. Oh, come on over, show me. I walked through the door. I didn't get past the door. What are you into? I can't believe you would do this. What is this? Is this legitimate? Are they on the Better Business Bureau? I was like, I almost quit. That was my first week. I almost quit. I was like, if this is what this is going to be like. I don't want to do this no more. Y'all laughing at me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It hurt. Because I was emotionally attached to the results. Never get emotionally attached to a person on your list. You don't know who the person's going to be. In fact, over a year later, guess who came on board? Same person. It's not if, it's when. Keep writing your list. Everybody goes on the list. Everybody's going to have this service. Some of them are going to see it and go, oh, thanks for the information. Not right now. Then they're going to get a traffic ticket. Now, if they had gotten a traffic ticket before you showed it to them, they would have gotten a ticket and said, oh, traffic ticket. But now, because you'd already shown it to them, they get a traffic ticket and go, prepaid legal. Get it? Yeah. Doesn't matter if they don't get it right away. Show it to them. Or I will. I'm signing up all y'all people out here in California. I love it, right? I just brought on somebody that plays for the A's today. Man, he's got a nice database too. We're going executive director together. Awesome. This is right here. Put everybody on your list. You don't know who knows who. I guarantee you somebody on your list knows the same person. Right? Everybody heard of 6 degrees of separation? It's so funny. I'll go on Facebook. Who has a Facebook account? I'll go on Facebook and I'll see somebody on there that I didn't know before, and then all of a sudden, I find out we got 6 people that we know from across the country. Like, and we're like, wow, just random connections. You can't go. I guarantee you can't. If you got 100 friends on Facebook, if you go through 20 of them and then look through their list, I guarantee you y'all know people in common. That just shows you how connected we are. Meaning you can connect to anybody in this world through a list. Everybody that's coming to prepaid legal, you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who had them on their list, if you had gotten to them. Everybody got it? All right, so anybody got a list going? How many people have 10 or more tonight that you wrote? 20 or more? 30 or more? 40 more? How many?
Well, I'm getting to 40.
How many do you have so far? Who has the most? Who thinks you have the most in that short period of time? Who had 30? Who had more than 30? Okay, so 30 is it. Congratulations. Give a round of applause.